Hi, my name is Andrew, and I thought some of you might be interested in purchasing glasses from Warby Parker, and specifically their, I know the trade name is Transitions, which they do not own. Forget, they call it a specific name, but basically lenses that change in response to sunlight. And if you're like me, there was like nothing on the internet when I thought I should buy these, and I was a little concerned, like, are they any good? Especially because about 10 years ago when transitions first became a thing, I remember getting them and they were just awful. They were really terrible. They became yellow very quickly. My glasses looked gross and dirty, and the worst part was, they didn't provide a lot of sun protection, and then once I got inside, they would stay dark for like 15 minutes, and it really became a hindrance, and I never went back to them. So I thought I'd review these. If you want, so my first impression, an overall impression just right now, maybe. So it's not a yes, definitely, it's not a no, but it's a maybe. So I'm gonna talk to you a bit about that. One thing in particular was the price. They were, I believe, $100 more expensive, which is a little bit of money. So if you're not interested in paying the $100, don't get them. I would say that their biggest drawback is they're not incredibly dark. They look decent. I think they look good. You can see me now. I've been outside. They turn dark very quickly, so there's not a huge time where you're having a transition and you look kind of weird because your glasses are like not really sunglasses yet. But they're not incredibly dark, at least to my eyes. They're decent. They're not bad, but it doesn't make a huge difference when I'm out in the sun and I really need some sun protection. I do have some old prescription sunglasses, and if I'm ever outside and I really need sunglasses, I get those, because these just don't really cut it if I'm actually outside, like at the beach or working outside. Another thing to consider is that it is the wintertime, obviously. I am in the South, so wintertime means 40 degrees and snow is a myth. But even though it's sunny outside, it's still a little chilly, and it seems weird to be wearing sunglasses, but you got to, because they're transitions. I don't think they look bad, but it might be a little odd to people, like, why are you wearing sunglasses? It's January. The other thing that I want to mention is that I do think they look good. I don't think they look bad by any means. I don't get bad looks from anyone thinking, dude, we're in transitions. But basically it comes down to this. It is a maybe. I basically say if you are willing to spend $100 and you really want transitions, go for it. They're good. Would I have changed my mind? Well, I will say that Warby Parker told me that if I don't like these, I could bring them back within 30 days and get the other lenses and get my $100 back. Not a big deal. And even though that was on the table, I never took it. So they're not bad. But would I have purchased them in the first place? Probably not, because that is $100, and I don't think it makes a huge difference when I'm actually outside and need some sun protection. But to show you something, I'm going to walk inside now, and the rest of this conversation can be... So now you will be able to see what these glasses look like, how long it takes for them to change. Oh, need the light on. So the first thing I noticed, even though it's even dark down here, I haven't turned the lights on yet, I can still see fine. Now the lights are on. I don't feel inhibited. So I feel like maybe they made a balance. They figured, okay, well, we know that when people come inside, see, the glasses still look dark, but I can see relatively fine. I don't feel encumbered by this. But, and that will eventually change as this video continues. But I don't feel encumbered by these glasses changing. I feel I can see fine. So I feel like Warby Parker might have made, okay, let's make our transitions a little bit lighter so that when people come inside, they're not blinded by darkness when they walk inside. Good, but then the flip side of that is they're really not that dark when you use them. Another thing I want to mention, now they did tell me this in the store, transitions do not really change when you're driving. probably because your driver's windshield has UV protection, and it takes UV light for these to turn on. So if you really want sunglasses while driving, this is not for you. Personally, that doesn't bother me. I'm just used to it. I drive with sun in my eyes for 3 hours, whatever. But if that's why you're getting sunglasses, get regular sunglasses. These will not change in your car. They warned me about it, and they don't. That's about it. As you can see, they're still taking some time to change. You'll just kind of have to take my word for it. I see fine. It's obviously a little darker, but I feel like I can see fine even though they look dark to you. So again, I never even noticed them, but if I don't notice them, why have I bought them? So again, at the end of the day, is it worth it to you to spend $100 on transitions? I think they look good. I don't think it makes me look weird at all. I was worried that transitions were going to give me that weird reputation, that weird guy that wears sunglasses all the time. I don't think that, but had I done it again, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Last note though, if you haven't done Warby Parker before, these are the first time I've ever bought Warby Parker glasses. I'm very satisfied with them. They have held up really well. In fact, because I really don't take very good care of my glasses, but the lenses have held up very well, if not better than any other pair of glasses I had. They have a lot of selection and really good prices. I mean, you know, $95. Now, these were $145, I believe, but $95, everything included. I mean, that just makes sense. I'll be buying from Warby Parker from now on, even though I probably won't be buying transitions next time. Anyways, I thought you might, find that video interesting. The only reason I made it, I'm not trying to do anything. It's just that when I originally bought these, there was just nothing on the internet to tell me if it was worth it. So I'm glad that I don't hate them, but again, they do have a 30-day return policy. If you want to make that decision, that's a good thing too. As you can see, they're starting to change back. They're not quite there yet, but anyways, that's it for me. I hope you found this useful.